Hello and welcome back to another siege battle. We are here at Lipfurdium. This settlement, this one right here. This is actually one of my favorites, and this is one of my own. It's a 3v3, and we got two Romes on the battlefield, folks. Being backed up by Swaby, so this could prove to be interesting. We'll get into the players on the field of battle, and then quickly go over some army comps, and then we'll start. So we got myself as Kush. We have Banksy as Sparta. I guess he decided to take a little hiatus from painting. And then we have David Mack 14, or David Mack rather, 1414 playing as Arverni. Playing as Swaby, we have Crazy X Bob. And then the two Romes, I don't remember who's who, is MacBook and Jeff Rush 96. I think MacBook is actually the one that I'm up against, although I'm not entirely sure. So let's get into what he has over here. He's got Armored Legionaries. I think he went with a bunch of Armored Legionaries. It looks like some Praetorians. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, okay. And then he's got two auxiliary cav, and then Syrians, and then Balearics, and then little Roman Onager guy. So he went full on just Praetorians, no Praetorian Guard, but still, that's pretty scary. Over here, Rome is working with, let's see, he's got Socii Equites. He went with 3 Syrians. I don't see a Balearic anywhere. Got a unit of Vigiles. Praetorian Guard, Jesus. Oh my god. Praetorian, jeez. Really spamming out the Praetorians and Praetorian Guard over here. But will he be able to use them effectively? And then Swaby has, let's see, German Giant Ballista, some Bloodsworn that are gold chevroned. Some more blood. Actually, looks like he's just got a bunch of Bloodsworn. Swordmaster. Yeah, it looks like he went. Alright, so he's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Swordmasters. 4, 5, 6 Swordmasters, and then the rest are all just Bloodsworn that have been chevroned up pretty significantly. Then he went with the Cimbri Bowman. He chevroned them up. You know my feelings on chevroning up archer units. I think it's a waste of money, but there it is. All right, Arverni's got a bunch of chosen swords right in the front there. Got the Gallic Hunters, chosen swords. Brought some war dogs with them. That's an interesting choice. And then, of course, a bunch of Oathsworn in the back lines. And this general is Noble Horse, and he has a unit of cav over here as well. Unit of Heavy Horse. Sparta has brought with him. Just some Spartan things. Hoplites, Spartan Hoplites, Royal Spartans. Pikes right up at the front. Royal Spartans, Spartan Hoplites, Spartan Pikes, Spartan Hoplites, Royal Spartans, Mercenary Cretans. Does he have a 4th ranged? Maybe not. Royal Spartans, and here's the Sparta as his gen. And then myself, I have a unit of Disciples of Piedmac, Kushite Pikes, 3 Armored Shotel Warriors, Kushite Royal Guard, a bunch of Shotel Warriors, 4 Royal Kushite Archers, and then 1 Swordsman and 1 Slave, Kushite Slave Infantry. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's start. This one.
Our defenses will hold, and you will hold. Or by the gods, I will throw any who run from the walls myself.
Oh, that's harsh.
This is no place for cowards today.
Okay.
For we stand between the enemy
and
our people.
Yeah, of course.
And we must hold.
Right. All right. Good talk. So this. Oh yeah, I also brought an onager up here, which for those of you who don't know, the Desert Factions DLC, Creative Assembly forgot to, I believe it's a piece of code, they forgot to write out a piece of code that makes it how, you know, other factions, when they're defending, they can't bring artillery like this. They forgot to take that out, so all the Desert Factions DLC can bring artillery inside the walls. So, this is a particularly difficult spot to attack, just because that this is a choke point right here. Granted, you do have this option over here to come down if you were to assault the walls with towers and then, you know, move your men along. So that's why I just have a unit over here just in case. And I have this guy here to back up this unit, again, in case they come down this way. And then I have my archers just here because, you know, in anticipation of them pouring through. And then I can get some good angles. And also in case that they climb up on the walls, I also have the range on the walls for there. So that's what's going on over here. You know, just a little bit of slow walking over here. They're taking their time, although it does look like they're moving pretty fast, doesn't it? Back over here, Rome is moving up slowly but surely. Has he fired his artillery yet? Yeah, he's got 24 kills. What is he going after? Maybe the archers? No. General? No. Vigiles? Yeah, looks like he got some of them. I'd just be going after these guys right here. I mean, this is just... They're lined up for you. Could you imagine just how many nice rips you can get? Instead, it looks like now I hear... Yeah, he's going after that. That one. Ooh! Alright, that was a good shot. He's using stone shot, though. He should be using flaming shot. Swaby has already made it up to the walls. Swordmasters engaging it in some chosen swordsmen. Swordmasters are, well, they're definitely going to win this because they are heavy melee infantry. So are the chosen swords, too, actually. For some reason, I thought that they weren't. If Arverni's not careful, he's already lost a couple guys. He should really pull these guys back or the wall's going to do a number on them. I'm still moving up. Back over here, Rome's tortoises have made it to the walls. Not, well, they haven't incurred any losses yet due to their heavy armor. Hasn't moved up any troops. Onager hasn't fired yet. So these guys are going to go in unassisted. So already I'm shifting around troops, bringing up some Shota warriors because I realize the way that he's going, I got to create a kill box there to get as many jabs off as I possibly can. Back over here, Arverni's doing a pretty good job of stuffing Swaby's advance. Chosen Swords doing what they can against these sword masters. Stop firing at the wall. How come? Did he actually run out of ammo? No, he still has ammo. He lost 2 ballistas though. Where's Arverni's over here? Now he's actually. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Okay. So Swaby just knocked down this section of wall, effectively cutting his Swordmaster unit in half, more or less. Bloodsworn charging through the gate. Looks like he is going to continue to fire at this wall. Arverni smartly moved away his troops so they won't take any damage. Rome over here has finally made his way up. Looks like the archers are either on auto fire or they're just trying to get some shots off on these Praetorian Guard. But if Sparta is not careful, he's going to lose some guys for sure. Back over here, we have moved in. Shoto warriors up against some armored legionaries. Kushite slaves are losing. Naturally, the swordsmen are going to move around to get some better shots in and or just charge into the rear of one of these 2 units. Meanwhile, I'm pushing up some more Shoto warriors to again make a nice little kill box. We are throwing jabs into the back of these armored legionaries, abandoning these Kushite slaves effectively, but sending some archers over to assist. I'm also bringing these archers over here to get a better angle on the armored legionaries that are going to be coming in here, so I can get some good side shots in on them. Let's zoom back over here. I'm sorry, I'm zipping around over here. Sparta has moved, thankfully. His troops out of the way. Doesn't look like he lost anybody, so that's good. And he's getting ready just to set up shop here and hold the line. Sparta looks like they still have some ammo here. And then, oh man. Whoo, look at this. Look. Just pa-choo, 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 choo, choo. Just like that. Do a bunch of pa-choos. I mean, they are wasting their Pila at the Greek onager, so that's good. Sparta over here is helping out. Is our Verni ally. It's good teamwork. Our Verni is doing the best they can to stuff this Swabian advance, and they are doing a pretty good job of holding back Swordmasters and Bloodsworn. I'm sure the archers are getting plenty of good kills. At this point in time, I decided to move my my onager over here because I thought I would have a better time. But here, look at this, the slingers somehow, it must have been a misclick, got in here and now in the fray. Managed to sneak by some armored legionaries, but I'm going to bring these Shotel warriors up and around, right in the back. Meanwhile, the Kushite slave infantry is gone. But while these guys are engaging my two Shotel warriors and swordsmen, my Royal Kushite archers are going to get some great shots into the back. Meanwhile, I took these troops that are up here, set up on the wall, brought them around to charge into the back. Unfortunately, the Roman player noticed, and these two are going to have at it. Swordsmen are starting to break. Naturally, they're up against some auxiliary cav, Praetorians, so that's to be expected. But for the most part, I'm stuffing their advance as best as I can. And at this point, he did pull through here. This was a pull through. This not so much, because that was. So I had to pull back my archers as quickly as possible. Now I'm moving up my gen. Did call him out on it, but it's neither here nor there. Back over here, Rome isn't really doing much of anything, so that's fine. They're just gonna get shot up. I mean, he's bringing his archers forward. They're probably gonna try and get some shots off over here, which really isn't gonna matter too much. Unless, of course, he has his pikes up front and center. Then that is going to be a problem. Back over here, our Verni is throwing in some more troops. He's got some Oathsworn in the mix to help deal with these Bloodsworn and Swordmasters. Looks like his dogs are coming around. And they're probably going to get in the mix too. Again, I don't really know why he brought dogs. They're better for Cav, from what I understand. So yeah, and then he's just kind of sort of pulling his troops through left and right, kind of. But it is what it is.
Pull back! Advance at speed! Leaving gate! Return!
So now I'm forced to move up the rest of my troops, except for the Disciples of Piedmont and the Kushite Pikes. I'm leaving them here just because I was afraid that these guys would have to fall back. So I left a pike unit here just to help, and the Disciples of Piedmont because they're hard hitters. Back over here, the Shotel warrior unit is having a tough time against these Praetorians, but eventually I do, as you can see, there it is. I'm going to start to get some shots in on the backs of these Praetorians to assist the Shotel warrior unit, and hopefully they'll be able to do their due diligence. These Shotels here, unfortunately, they are breaking, but I mean, can you blame them? They're surrounded by 5 units, 6 units. They're just having a tough time. They're mentally exhausted and they want to go home, and I can't really blame them. So yeah, I'm just dealing with a full-on push of Praetorians at this point. Luckily, I'm bringing up my armored Shotel warriors. They're going to help me able to deal some damage to these guys. Got my onager over here. I manually fired a shot in just to see where it would go, but I am going to bring it closer. But again, in hindsight, I probably should have just kept it up here on this hill, and I would have been able to get some shots in here, there, and everywhere on Swaby. Rome is still just taking their time, don't really know what they're doing. If anything, they're just wasting time, and they're allowing their teammates to get killed, whittled down to nothing. And then he's going to be on his own, basically doing a 3v3. So I got these Spartan hoplites against some armored legionaries. Spartan hoplites should hold out for quite a while. And our Ernie's cab is out and about, looking for a target. Meanwhile, over here, everything is in full swing, and I am doing my darndest to try and break these units as quick as I can. Shotel Warriors are having a pretty decent time. These Syrians, only 4 kills, and they got this clicked. I think that this guy was a newer player, honestly. But I don't know for sure. I have my onager up a little bit closer, firing into the Syrian archers.
Fill the skies!
Looks like another one of my Shotel units is starting to break, which is unfortunate. We're only at 80 kills. Looks like I'm going to pull them out. They probably still have some... oh, no, never mind. They're charging right back in. Got some breaking from Praetorians over here. And, yeah. This guy's just having a bad day over here. Meanwhile, back over here, our Verney is doing a pretty good job of stuffing Swaby. Chosen sword unit is up to 100 kills. Oof. These doggos got fucking obliterated though, or at least the handlers did. I don't even know where the dogs are. The dogs are just running amok. Amok. 21 kills so far. Swordmasters pulled out. I don't really know if that's a pull or not. Bernie still has ammo in his Celtic Ballista. He could be taking some... Well, there's only 15 guys left. But if he turned this, he could probably get some shots on the Swordmaster gen. Or even these Swordmasters. Same with Sparta's Ballista. It looks like he still has ammo. He could be getting so many kills right now. Ugh, it'd be glorious. Meanwhile, over here, I am just doing what I can. He sent his gen in, trying to get rid of his gen. Still firing in on the Syrian archers to try and get rid of them as quickly as possible. My archers up. Looks like one's already out of ammo. One has 125 kills, and the other two 56 and 51. So this line's really like all that's here now is 3 armored Shotel warriors and 1 Shotel warrior left to help hold back the Roman horde. There's 16 minutes and 30 seconds left. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I guess the bell thing too, right? So you get notifications whenever I put up a new video. Every little bit helps, and of course, I appreciate it. So we can see that the Gallic hunters are getting some nice shots into the sides of these Bloodsworn, helping out the Oathsworn here, trying to get rid of them. Down to 24 guys, 118 men left, or 118 kills. There's another unit of Oathsworn in here with 67 kills and pretty much a full unit. But yeah, Swaby's getting pretty well stuffed. I would say that once our Verney gets rid of these 2 units, I would take all 4 of these units and charge right out and come right back around and smash right into mine on both sides. Get rid of them as quickly as possible. Now it looks like our Verney's actually shifting over some of his archers to help Sparta, being a good teammate. That's pretty cool. Back over here, it looks like, oof, yeah, the heavy horse got pretty beat up by the social equites and the general and bodyguard. Back over here, starting to have a little bit of a better time. Praetorians aren't going to be lasting too much longer. Pulling these guys back, I'm going to column them up. I'm just going to filter them through. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get some shots off. Pull these guys back here in the hopes that this is what I was hoping was going to happen. Praetorians would give chase, my general will be able to get at least somewhat of a charge into them, but it also create some space to definitively give these armored Shotai warriors a place to move, disrupting his lines and whatnot. So sure, they're going to get charged into the back by Rome's legatus, but that's alright. He is firing in with his onager unit, but he's not really getting too great of shots. He did manage to destroy one of my onager units, but that's okay. I'm going to start to get this guy out of here. Meanwhile, back over here, Suebi is all but defeated. And that is soon to be on the horizon. Rome, however, still has quite a number of troops. Looks like Arverni and Sparta are firing at the troops on the outside, when in reality, they should be firing in on these armored legionaries or these Praetorians right here. Or even these Praetorians right here. This would be a good target to go for. They're holding their, it's their sword arm that's available, or that would be being shot at. So that's definitely the better thing to go for, especially since most of these shots are hitting the wall here instead of going after these Praetorian guard. Slavy's starting to break a little bit. They're completely stuffed here. I mean, I would think that, when you got the pikes here, you could probably pull out most of your troops and send them over here to deal with this problem. Starting to move forward, my disciples of Piedmont to help over here. Just getting rid of the rest of these Praetorians, sending these guys over to deal with these Syrian archers. Charles is going to deal with some of them as well. And then all of these guys are just getting sent over here. Disciples of Piedmont getting sent back over this way to help assist Sparta.
Charge! Engage!
We have the Syrians getting routed off the field.
Charge!
These Praetorians, of course, decide to come back. Freaking bastards. It looks like Arverni's noble horse might have been coming over here to give me a hand, but didn't need it. So now, yeah, Rome's like fully committed now. And this is like what we really want to go for right here. That's just a nice, big, juicy, meaty target. And again, I should have left my onager over here, because then I could have sent it this way instead. Where are these guys going? Why are they going up here? Yeah, I should have sent my onager could have been down here earlier, sooner. And just imagine sitting on top of this hill and just firing down. Oh, if I would have got so many kills, it would be glorious. It would have been glorious. Slavy's pretty much done for. Their general is either dead or routed off the field. Doesn't say that he's dead yet, so probably just ran away like a little girl. Look at this, Arverni's came out and now it's going to circle around, charge into the back of the Swaby units, just getting rid of them completely and totally, which is great. Back over here, dealing with the rest of these Praetorians. I actually sallied out to deal with these guys, if I remember correctly, and then sallied back in to deal with these guys. Left my archer unit here is out of ammo to recapture this tower. And then, yep, there we go. The Praetorians are gone. And now I'm just moving everyone over here as quickly as possible to help Sparta and Arverni. So, like I said, attacking over here is extremely difficult. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. I mean, he could have came over here instead. This might have been a better option, because then at least you're not really, there's no choke points here. Not really, I mean, you know, this is a choke, god damn it. This is a choke point, and hypothetically this is a choke point, and this is a choke point, and this is a choke point. But you can at least spread out more and put pressure on more areas rather than being just stuck here and not being able to go anywhere else. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice that they were trying to knock down that wall. So, I guess like one of the only things that I would say is a good way to attack this section of the wall is if you know that your allies over here are competent enough to put enough pressure on the defenders over here that this guy now has to either fall back or start shuttling troops over this way. So if this Roman player had waited instead of this Roman player waiting, things might have gone a little bit differently, I think. I think that's really what led to them losing, was Swaby really went in hard, as well as this Roman player did, and this one just sat back. Where if he had attacked the same time, or moved in his troops at least, the same time that Swaby did, then Sparta might have had a little bit more of a tougher time. So, jeez, just look at all the fucking bodies. Unreal.
Follow me!
Now, charging in some disciples of the Piedmont. Moving forward, my pikes over here, just try and catch these guys. I managed to actually get into them a little bit. They're going to start doing their poke-to-poke work, but unfortunately, Rome noticed that and has sent over his archers, and they're going to start focusing down my pikes.
We understand!
Which I'm going to pull out. And my Spartan player were like, I think, on the same page, or he was just going to stack his spears on top of my pikes. As soon as I pulled out, he moved back in. Now, he brought his cab over here. I don't know if he thought he was going to charge, if he was going to come in here. That just would have been a bad idea. Disciples of Piedmont are tired already. Poor little onager boy is just... God damn it. We're moving this thing all over the fucking place. Why couldn't we just kept it where it was? So yeah, I think some of my archers still have some ammo. I pulled my pikes back. I'm gonna have to move my gens soon because they'll start firing at it in a minute.
At the double!
But I mean, like these Cretans, he should have set them up here, and then he could have fired over the buildings and into the backs of these Praetorian Guard. I mean, he is kind of like on the side of them, but back here is just a better angle.
We understand! We
So,
are
there
at
we
your
go.
command!
Gotta get them out of there. They're firing at them. I'm surprised that they had that range too. Actually, it doesn't seem like that's within range. Yeah, what's he doing with his archers? Oh, that sucked. He popped the fast reload, and then they moved. That's why they probably would have been better over here, because they would have had they wouldn't have been able to actually get them without having to fucking move like this. So he's firing. Alright, my guys are actually firing into the backs of these Praetorian Guard, which is good. I think maybe these guys are too. So I don't know what they're firing at. I'm gonna pull out my disciples of Piedmont because they were getting beat up a little bit. Pike's just gonna hang out with 3 kills underneath their belt. And I think, you know, hindsight's 2020. Arverni should have taken these units, come out and around, just to cause them some headache. That would have been enough, you know. But Rome is now effectively stuffed in here. He can't go anywhere. I mean, Arverni has all of his Oathworn units in here. The rest of them, at least. His Jen is still out and about.
Follow at speed. Engage.
I'm gonna send my 2 Shotel warriors in. Armored troop tails. Yeah, now it's just a grind to the end. That's where we're left at. Seeing which side is gonna break first and collapse. Arverni, you can see he's moving his gen. I think he actually sallies out, if I remember correctly, and then I move my general also to join him.
For honor.
Let's watch some of this fight. I actually look at the story. Always ever just like looking at the story and going, that's where usually pick like a couple units around. The Victorians are pretty cool looking. They got like the old stuff. I want to see them. They got it looks like a chainmail halberd. Oh, look at the good. Very cool, very cool. So, disciples of Piedmac are making their way around. My general's going to make his way out as well to just, you know, help out over here. Looks like Rome wasn't paying attention too much. Onager is still making his way downtown. With Shotel warriors putting in the Lord's work. Now we got Vigiles up against the Pikes. Spartans are saying that's not a spear unit. We'll show you what a spear unit is. 126 guys and they're already routed. Alright, we're actually getting some chain routing going on here, so that's good. There you have it, folks. Minute 47 seconds left. And Rome crumbles. Now we're just going to charge you out. Chase down the stragglers, make sure they never come back. Chasing my gem, going after the Praetorians and Vigiles. These guys decided to come back, taking a long shot. It looked like I took a long shot at something, didn't it? Yeah, my onager's shooting at the general. It looked like. That's funny. Probably not going to get any hits on him, but that's okay. And that's it. That's the end. This is the end. Alright, let's fast forward to the end, since this is the end. More or less. We actually end up having to chase them down a little bit, if I remember correctly. I'm surprised that the general came back. 5 kills. That's it. Alright, let's see. How did we do here? I myself got 2,632 kills, 240 for my gen, 157 for my onager, 125, 152, 166, and 183 for my archers, 248, 284. That's funny. And 235 for my armored shotels, 50 for my disciples of the Piedmech, 3 for my Kushite pikes, 17 for my Kushite slave infantry. They did better than expected. 103, 74, 64, 140, 104, 163, 81 for my shotels, and then 43 for my swordsman. Banksy getting 1,997, 80 for his general, 77, 89, and 58 for his archers. 147, 204, 195, 101, 47, 137, 92, 99 for his Royal Spartans. Yeah, you know what I mean. 99, 99, 25, 50, 91, 71, 51, 57 for Spartan Hoplites, and then 101 and 225 for his pikes. David Mack, 1414, got 2,391 kills. 261 for his gen, 16 for his heavy horse, 117, 271, and 28 for his archers, 37 for his pups. 144, 128, 155, 262, nice. 82 and 214, 83 for his Osworn. 113, 73, 218, 32, 35, and 122 for his chosen swords. Yeah, I was right. It was MacBook that I was against. All right, anyway. Jeff Rush, 96, got 2,269 kills. Nice. 5 for his gen, 69. Nice for his social equites. 118, 102, 108 for his archers. 123, 54, and 55 for his armored legionaries. 86, 45, 69. Nice. 50, 297, 199, 98, 213, 94, and 230 for Praetorian Guards. Excuse me. And then 254 and 0. 254 for his other for his Praetorians and 0 for the Viglays. MacBook got 1,924 kills, 24 for his gen, 77 for his onager, 54 and 44 for his cav, 0, 70, 79, and 11 for his ranged units. 88, 103, 72, and 128 for his armored legionaries. And then 180, 91, 260, 114, 89, 166, 177, and 97 for his Praetorians. And then that crazy X Bob got 1,779 kills. 103 for his Swordmaster Gen, 6 for his Ballista. He had more ammo. I don't know why he didn't use it. 139, 106, 17, and 44 for Cimbri Bowwoman, or Kimbri Bowwoman, whatever you choose to enunciate it as. And then, jeez, single gold chevron. This could have been maybe placed somewhere else better. I don't know. 141, 115, 89, 100, 131, 106, 125 for the Bloodsworn, and then Swordmaster 74, 71, 87, 134, 69, 61, and 61. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, like I said, assaulting where MacBook did against me is not the best idea, but it's not totally it's not totally not doable. Especially if you can communicate effectively with your teammates and you can coordinate some type of plan of attack instead of just going at it willy-nilly. But it's neither here nor there. But until the next one, I will catch you guys later, and have a great day, afternoon, morning, evening, night, whatever time frame it is for you right now. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.